I'm back with round 2, and I'm just going to pick right up where we left off. So we were with Oliver. Hi, Oliver. Oliver, I would like to know why show hypnosis seems to work within seconds or a few minutes, while the hypnosis part of your videos before the suggestions come take quite a while. What's the difference? All right, there are so many things I can say about this. Let's just start with stage hypnosis and how that works. So if you ever go to a stage hypnosis show, I want you to pay attention to this. You'll notice a lot of things. What they do is they bring loads and loads and loads of people on stage. They'll usually start with some sort of hypnosis test like the magnet hands video that I have. I'll link to that below if you want to go back and try it. And they'll just see how suggestible people are. Or they'll do something like get you to hold your hands together really, really tight. I'm going to do that video next actually as a demonstration. They'll find out how suggestible people are without hypnotizing them. It's a very, very basic test. If you don't pass that test, it certainly doesn't mean that you can't be hypnotized. It means that you are not going to be any good for a show. You're not super highly suggestible and willing to perform, essentially. They will bring lots and lots and lots of people on stage, like usually about 50 people on stage, and then the hypnotist will start hypnotizing everyone, and they very quickly eliminate people who are not responding, and they just go back to their seats. And out of that 50, they usually end up with between 6 and 12 people in the show. Of those people, you have a few people who are super highly suggestible, who anyone could walk up to them in the street and snap their fingers and tell them to do something, and they will just do it because that's just how they are. That's not most people. Most of us do not fall into that spectrum of highly suggestible. But you'll get a few. If you've got that many people, percentage-wise, you're banking on getting a few of those people. You have another group of people who are suggestible enough that with a little bit of perseverance and the fact that they really want to be there and they really want to do it and they're working hard on concentrating, they're going to be performing for you. You have another group of people who are just show-offs, who just want to be on stage. Whether they're hypnotized or not is irrelevant. They'll do whatever you ask them to do because they are so extroverted and they want to be the center of attention. And then usually you have a couple of people who have had a few drinks, who will also just be quite tipsy, super easy to hypnotize, and just willing to perform. So that's why it seems faster. It's still quite a process. They don't, if you're watching it on TV, they're cutting a lot of stuff out. If you see it in person, it isn't instant by any means. A lot of the street hypnosis stuff you see on YouTube, most of it is fake. Most of the stuff that I've seen is certainly fake. Not to say that there's no such thing as rapid hypnosis, but just walking up to some random person. Just think about what you would do if somebody walked up to you and just grabbed your arm and yanked it and said you were hypnotized. You would be more likely to react by punching them in the face or screaming and running and calling for the police than to just go, oh, I'm asleep now. So it doesn't work that way. In my videos, I try to show a variety of different induction techniques. So there are some that are very quick. If you look at the rapid hypnosis videos, if you just go back through some of the ones I've made, it's super fast. Others, not so much, and it tends to be because in this context, what I'm aiming to do is to create a relaxing, more therapeutic experience. So I'm trying to take my time, I'm trying to get people to relax, and I'm just trying to get them to enjoy themselves and take time out for themselves for 20 or 30 minutes. So it's a combination of me wanting to do things that work for different people, to demonstrate a variety of techniques, and for me to also make my videos long enough for people to really relax and find them enjoyable. Okay, that was quite a lengthy answer. Sorry if I rambled there. Okay, next question. Where are we? Any tips on how to approach people in the street setting, like street hypnosis? Okay, well, following on from that, I would say if you're approaching people in the street, you should know what you're doing. Please be qualified. Please have been to a hypnosis school and not just Googled how to do hypnosis online. You're going to be a lot better equipped if you've actually done the time, so to speak. If you're going to approach people in a street setting, I might not be the best person to ask because it's not really my thing. consent is the big one. Just don't pressure people. Don't ever put people in situations where they're going to be humiliated or scared. You have to be really careful. You don't know people. You don't know how they're going to react to different things that you do. So you need to be fun. You need to be approachable, and they need to be willing. Don't get cranky if people say no. Most of them will. You just need to be confident and approachable and friendly and make people feel safe, because you don't want to be putting people in situations where they feel uncomfortable or unsafe. That's all. Okay, where are we? Gym. Okay, no, I'm not answering that one. What's your favourite colour and why? From Mr. Big Frog. Don't know. Love the colour green, love the colour pink. Colours that make me happy. Wear a lot of black. Don't really have a good answer for that one, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to answer this in the next video because I think I want to keep these really short and sweet so I'm not boring you. But we have some good questions about age regression therapy, and I'd like to go into a little bit more detail about that. So I'm going to love you and leave you for now. If you have questions that you want answered, as always, put them in the comments below. I will be checking them. And now that I have my fabulous full-time setup here, I've been moving around. There's been a lot of reasons why I haven't been able to film lately, but I am officially set up and it's all working quite well. So I'm going to be making lots more videos. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. And I'm going to be back very soon with more answers to your questions.